What is going on, one and all? Welcome to the July We Hate Movies Mailbag. My name is Andrew Jupin, and I'm about to bring into the room three crude dudes with pretty kind attitudes. We have, let's see, Eric Siska.
Howdy, partner. What's up?
What's going on? Let's see, we got Christopher Cabin.
Ahoy, hoy.
And, of
Hello,
course,
everybody.
the Jame Master himself, Mr. Steven Sadak.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Kevin, you've got this nice warm light that I like a little bit.
Yeah.
You look,
I'm
you
working
look like a
on the new office.
1970s photograph. Yeah, I like it.
Ooh, yeah. I'm going for. I want to be near sepia. Is what I'm trying to look for here.
I think you're in Mexico right now, right? Is that?
I am. Steven Soderbergh is filming me at all times.
Yeah, you kind of just need like my dad smoking a cigarette in the back there to make it a real 1970s photograph.
Oh, yeah, I remember that summer. That's when he crashed the boat up onto the dock, killed all those kids. Yeah.
He had the first shirt from that band, that little kid band, The Replacements.
Oh, Chris, someone's pointing out they're missing your Eastern Promises poster.
Things will be hung eventually. This is my new space. I just moved into a new house. So things are still coming together, but this is almost together.
You know what the craziest part was, dude? You moved and like you refused to tell us where you moved to, and like I don't know. What am I going to do about my Christmas cards? I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Christmas cards, Chris.
Well, as
Christmas
I said, look, Mexico. Also, just forward them all to Steve Soderbergh. Again, he knows where I'm at. He's filming me. I'm in Mexico with him.
Soderbergh, by the
Steve
way.
Soderbergh.
Steve on our show is
Steve
Soderbergh.
Steve Soderbergh.
Sure.
Yeah, that's Steve Soderbergh. Soderbergh.
Yeah,
Soderbergh.
I would love a soda burger right after this.
Oh man, someone points out, where the hell was it? They thought your Eastern Promises poster was a Boondock Saints poster. Oh, we ain't hanging those in houses. No, sir.
No, that's a stay tuned though, everybody.
To be super clear, though, at the very least, the apartment that Andrew and I shared in college senior year definitely had a big and bad Boondock Saints poster that I believe I purchased and hung.
Yeah, that was yours.
Big and bad.
If you have a haunted house, that might be a great poster to put up because they'll like leave because you have bad taste.
Ew.
Oh, I don't want to haunt this house.
But then Troy Duffy will say that he owns that place.
Oh,
He'll come for you. Him and his lawyer, whatever Florida lawyer he has with him.
Yeah, we got someone on here with good taste in Netflix shows. Yeah, slop it up. You got to slop it up. Just slop it up. We are broadcasting live on our YouTube channel and our Twitch stream. So wherever you are finding us, thank you as always for tuning in. We're here to read some letters. Oh, Steve, I thought something was going to fall over.
No, I realized my camera would be better suited over here, a little more symmetry.
Oh, nice. It's looking good, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Looking good.
Really happy
I
with
love
it.
that shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm not on vacation, but I look like I should be.
That's you 24/7, dude.
Island time.
So we have to do a quick update. We're here to do a mailbag. There was a piece of mail that got that was in the inbox that was too short to really qualify as an entry. It was the son of the man who was cellmates with Anne Hathaway's ex-husband, the con artist. He did indeed write in. We got 3 emails from him. One confirming that his father loved Green Book.
Okay.
Number
Is
2,
that why he's in jail, by the way?
I believe so. I believe the Italian authorities are very, very strict about that stuff. But the bigger thing was he shared one anecdote from prison with con artist husband, is that they made pasta in a trash can by heating up a little metal trash can and put water in it and put pasta in it.
It's called Staten Island style.
Yes, as I've been told.
Wow.
I'm a fan of pasta, man, but you know what? I'll wait. I'll be like, you know what? The next time I have pasta will be that much better because I never ate out of a garbage can.
That and also like prison hooch, like I don't. I'll just wait for booze on the outside.
No, I'm doing the hooch. I'm doing the hooch.
You guys get a weekend. You'd be like, "Where's the toilet pasta? Where's the toilet pasta?"
Yes, I don't have a pasta problem. I do have a drinking problem. So I would definitely be drinking whatever somebody said had alcohol in it. You know
so
what I
long
mean?
as it doesn't taste like orange drink fermented under a radiator. That would be the Latour then. I just rewatched that one. Should we get to it? By the way, we got some letters to read. We'll of course also be A-ing your cues. So always here. That's why we love our fans, man. Like the chat is just going, which is really great. You always know it's a good sign on a live stream when the chat is flying by too fast for you to catch everything. So we'll of course call out questions so you don't lose your question up in the stream. So save your questions for when we're going to take questions. Although actually, someone points out this isn't really a question, but I just have to get this. What an excellent reference.
Yes.
I think I would throw up in both. Well, I definitely threw up from Pepsi Ham.
Right.
I would definitely throw up again from Trash Can Pasta.
Chris, did the guy say anything about what the sauce situation is, or are they just eating raw trash can pasta?
I imagine they're growing, basil out of a crack in their window or something like that.
That's like kind of poetic, man. I don't know.
I also kind of love, I'm a man who knows how to get things. And what I know how to get is Ronzini. What do you need? You like thick noodles?
Fusilli, I'm your guy.
You can make a good ragu in your underpants if you know the right person.
Oh, dude, yeah, I made a ragu in my underpants. That's rude.
And it's kind of funny. Okay, so Chris, you as always are the master of ceremonies here on the mailbag. Who should read what? So who should start with this first one?
This one's free spin. Anybody who wants it can have it.
Ooh, Eric, you want to do it up?
Sure. Here we go.
Nice.
Guardians of the Galen County Multiplex Galaxy. That's just the subject line, so you know it's going to be good. Hey, gang, a recent listener that started last year and have been greatly enjoying the podcast.
Nice. Thanks for checking us out, folks.
I only recently got finally to go through all the mailbag episodes, which have been absolutely fantastic. I thought I'd just write in with an odd theater experience that I had back when I was still living in Illinois.
Dun, dun, dun.
I apologize that it doesn't involve any vomit or bodily fluids. Now, Chris, how did this make it to the pile? How did this make it to the pile?
Eric, you're always talking about trying to clean it up a little bit. This is my token. I attempted, but don't worry. I'll find more shit emails for you.
Thank you. In middle school, I got really into horror films, especially the various slasher series, which likely began with how AMC would often run them during October.
Okay.
This was further facilitated by my parents not having a problem with it, as well as being on good terms with our local rental video store, who would let me rent pretty much any R-rated horror movie, not meeting the age requirements to get them by myself. Sometimes it's like, I get it.
Yep. We know what's going on.
My mom had a lot.
Get to what's interesting.
This is just we just critique the way people write letters on this show. That's all we do here.
That's what makes us get so many letters. We get so many letters.
We get no letters, right?
People need to get us more letters. Start writing us letters.
More. Give them more.
And good ones too.
Deep dark secrets. Stuff you wouldn't tell your partners or your parents. I don't want
because we're keeping it totally anon. Like nobody's gonna know.
The darkest of the dark. Write it in. No, stop.
Say it.
Shut the fuck up.
We all hate movies at gmail.com.
There it is.
We will have you. We will whatever your name is. We'll put your name as Dunstan checks in.
There we go. Dunstan writes in.
There you go.
Every time you do the salacious one, it's a segment of the mailbag called Dunstan Writes In.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. I like
preferably monkey-related stories.
All right, now we're going to go back in time again with this letter here. My mom had largely always been fine with me viewing all these films, in part that she found them to be quite silly, sometimes sitting down to watch them when they were on TV, commenting how the teens just ran through the woods at full speed while Jason had All you had to do was keep a steady pace to catch them. In one instance, this led to a bet involving money where we got into an argument about whether in one of the Halloween sequels, Dr. Loomis had died at the end, with me saying he obviously didn't because he's in the next one, while she maintained that he had died.
Welcome back to Gambling with My Mother.
And they just changed it when they made the next one. Technically, she was correct on this one. So when when Freddy versus Jason finally happened, I was excited to go go see it in the theaters, with the only problem being that I was only 13 years old.
Uh-oh.
And thus couldn't purchase a ticket without a parent.
It's your parents' fault, dude. They should have got fucking earlier so you could have seen Freddy versus Jason in theaters.
Or should have lived in the Bronx.
Yes.
You can just see whatever you like.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't particularly have strict box offices growing up either.
Not really.
I did until the late 90s. I think around 99 is when they started really cracking down. I think Columbine was like an impetus.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So they gave me hassle. I couldn't see American Psycho because I was...
They didn't want to make a little American Psycho, sadly.
Now you just actually you inspired a memory that we were getting carded for Scream 3, which was 2000, and I was like just missing it. It was very frustrating.
He was just like, kid, you don't want to see it. Kid, get out of here.
Kid,
you got a whole afternoon.
Kid, turn back now. Jay and Silent Bob are in it.
Hey, kid, are you a huge Scott Foley fan? All right, no, you're going to see this movie. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, the Kevin Smith edition in that movie was a huge selling point where it's like, now we have to go see it.
Was it known before you got to the theater?
I think so. What?
I think I was pleasantly surprised.
Well, maybe, the grapevine.
Yes. Of course.
Always listening.
Online chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where were we there? Okay. Freddy versus Jason, only 13, couldn't buy a ticket without a parent. My mom, of course, didn't have a problem with me seeing this, and she said she'd take my two younger sisters and I to the theater. Buy tickets. So, I mean, now these two other kids are younger than 13 going to this. I don't know about that.
Oh, no, got a couple more little American Psychos on their hand.
Just wait for a line.
Oh, okay, here we go. Right. So... Take younger sisters, buy tickets so I could see the film along with my younger sister while she took the youngest to go see Spy Kids 3D.
Man, I saw that fucker in the theaters.
Really?
Yeah. Sucks shit.
Not. I think it'll do more damage than Freddy vs. Jason, honestly. If you've ever seen it.
Still the anaglyph, red and blue 3D. So you just had piece of shit paper glasses on your face the whole time. Absolutely horrible experience, and the movie was wretched. I don't know what anyone saw in those Robert Rodriguez movies. They were all so bad, and I know they're geared towards kids, but it's not good. It's not good children.
You're making kids cry now. I mean, they're like 25 years old and they have opinions on the internet, and it's all good. Anyway, I feel off tonight. Everything went fine getting the tickets at the box office, but we ran into an issue when it came to going over our respective screens. There appeared to be guards of some kind in the front of the screen for Freddy versus Jason, checking that everyone was the right age to be seeing the film or had an adult guardian with them. Is this a thing that happens?
This was a thing. Chris Cabin and I we have both been posted up outside of movie theater doorways checking the ticket stubs for everybody that went in.
So were you more like stormtroopers or like those dudes hanging out in Palpatine's place, the Red Guard?
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah,
it was kind of more Red Guard because we did have maroon polo shirts that we had to wear. It's totally fucking degrading. I don't know if it's still the Regal Cinemas uniform. You look like a total fucking prick every day at work.
Behind Palpatine, to see two guys in polo shirts instead would be cool.
What were you saying, Steve?
You think those red guys saw Palpatine shoot at some point? Probably, right? They're always in that room.
Because you have to be in the room. You have to be in the room at all times. Yeah, there could be evil Jedis or whatever the fuck else, assassins.
He was probably coming on them and shit,
Oh, sorry, I got some on you.
I'll wipe it up, but I can handle it myself.
Or the first time he's a little bashful about jerking off in front of them, but then he gets into it. It's like, you can't go anywhere, can you?
Wow, this is making it This is making it better now.
And he's trying to turn them on, knowing they have these cod pieces, and if they get an erection, it'll hurt.
Now, God commanded, make sure none of them have Bluetooth earphones in. I want them to hear everything.
Someone's filming this, right?
Ew.
Well, I mean, the prequels confirmed there are security cameras in Star Wars, so he could be making all kinds of shit, you know?
And the sequels confirm that he shoots because he's got a granddaughter, so that shit works.
Yes, oh, don't forget about Triclops, of course. I shot and made Triclops.
Can we talk about this wine that you're drinking really quick? I know we're,
what about it?
Letter. What's going on there? What? It's a big old bottle of wine.
No, but so the deal was it was basically empty. So I was like,
was it?
Well, yeah, I've been working my way through it,
Sure.
And I was like, I don't want to fucking waste a glass. Why? So I just, brought it.
It looks cool as hell. I'm just letting you know, it looks.
Yeah,
very cool.
It's a Spanish sparkling white. I've been drinking these all summer.
Ooh,
they're really, really good. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I didn't start working my way through it just today, but I thought, boy, that cork gag would be amusing.
It was. Sorry.
This absolutely baffled my mom, who had never seen anything like this. She ended up
baffled my mom. I'm sorry.
She ended up telling us that she would go with me into the screen for Freddy vs. Jason while both of my sisters would go to the one for Spy Kids 3D.
The fucking production just to get this kid into the movie. Look at this.
Yeah. She would then wait a bit, and then when preview started, would leave the screening and switch with the younger sister. Okay, this is great. I like that the mother's in with this plan.
Yeah,
she's in on it, which is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got like schematics going on her palm. Like, look, you're gonna go here. I'm gonna go over here.
Can't you be like, yo, dude, I'm 38 years old. That's my kid. I'm gonna go to see Spy Kids. He's fine seeing Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
I birthed this child. Fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, I will admit that like part of it was you did kind of have a little bit of a power trip.
Yeah,
like,
cool, of course.
Like, oh, can I see your stubs? This isn't Spy Kids.
Wow. It would make you like horny or something, or
no, it just made you feel better than them for a second,
See, I was on the other end of the spectrum. I literally wasn't looking at anything.
Oh yeah,
it's just like, oh yeah. Okay, go. Is this Shrek 3? Yeah, go ahead.
You were famously bad at that job.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck this.
Unfortunately, this didn't work because the guards were still there.
The guards! I'm loving the guards. Not the two squeaky voiced teens.
She ended up just sitting through Freddy versus Jason with me. She was even more confused when we were leaving the movie, and wasn't even really that bad in terms of content in her view. Just as silly as the others. Could get with our audience laughing a fair amount of time. I just, maybe I can't read, maybe they can't write, maybe it's a little bit of both.
It's probably both.
Doesn't matter.
Think so.
Doesn't matter. The story's almost over, folks. She still remembers it well into this day and can't figure out why there were guards for Freddy versus Jason of all movies. As a side note, my sisters had their own issues as the room that they were directed to ended up not being the one for Spy Kids 3D. My younger sister was confused by some of the previews they got, which were before Bad Boys 2 started.
Oh, those gears are irreversible. I'm like, oh, those poor kids. Oh, those poor kids.
They gotta learn.
It was a special children's matinee of Irreversible.
Yes. Right next to Spy Kids 3D. Just one room over.
Oh shit, we fucked up the matinees.
And outside the theaters, they flipped the posters by accident.
Yes, exactly.
So wouldn't you know it? They ended up getting into Spy Kids 3, and they missed about 20 minutes of the start. How about that?
Oh, that's a bummer.
And I was just wondering if you had ever seen anything like this, and if so, perhaps what. I'm taking that again. It's live, I know that, but I'm taking it again.
We'll do it live.
I was just wondering if you had ever seen anything like this, and if so, it was perhaps for a movie that made more sense. Your sentence, not mine. Thank you for all you guys do. You've brought me a lot of laughs, especially this last year. Best regards, Sean in Texas. Sean, I want to apologize that I butchered your letter. It's not your fault. It is my fault. I am a troubled man.
You're also drunk, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else was I doing today?
I remember the theater that I would later go to work for before I started my employment there. We tried to go, me and my friends, to see Gladiator. And so the theater was kind of interestingly laid out. It was shaped like an H. So there was a middle hallway so you could get from one side to the other. So what you would do was you would buy the ticket, for a movie over here, cut across the middle hallway, and you're going to the movie over there. That's how we were smart teenagers. And so we bought tickets for U571. And then we were going to go across the middle hallway and go into Gladiator. And we're cutting through the hallway, and this fucking manager knew what was up. Dude that was there when I started working there. He was a total
piece
dude.
of shit.
He was a total piece of shit, actually.
I
But
knew it.
he sort of sidesteps out from behind the wall, cutting us off so dramatically. And he's like, "Where are you going?" And we were like, "Oh, we're looking for U71." And he's like, "You passed it." And we were like, "All right, man." And we went into the theater, gave it through a couple of previews, came back out. Dude was fucking standing right outside the theater. This loser stood there for 20 minutes, and he was like, "Get back in or get out." And that was how I saw U571 in theaters.
That's great.
Starring Bon Jovi.
I went to see a Road Trip, and I went by myself. I had my mom drop me off, and so I go, and I'm like, I'm going to just buy a ticket. They're not going to ask me. They're not going to ask me. Of course, they asked me for ID. There's this guy on a date behind me, 43 years old, probably a second time around fella.
Nice.
And he's just he's with me.
No.
I was like, what? Oh, what? And he's
That's
like,
awesome.
yeah.
Wow.
He's with me.
Yeah.
I'm his guardian. I was like, yeah.
You're my date tonight.
Exactly, dude.
Dude,
That's a verbal contract right there, my friend.
Yeah,
We went
you
to
want
the
to be the
movies.
third?
We're gonna have dinner after this.
Do you want to go to the brewery company with us later? I'll get you chicken tendies.
Oh, the barbecue sauce you want.
How did it end though? He was
Well,
cool leaving you alone.
No, well, I went up and they're the guy at the ticket taker was just like, whatever, man, okay. And
Congratulations.
And then
Yeah.
I skipped along with that ticket. I'm pretty sure he got tickets for another movie.
That makes
I'll
sense.
tell you what, I was never great about sneaking in movies. I did it all the time, but when I tell you, watching all of American Beauty with my heart racing that I was going to be fucking caught by an usher, I was such a fucking baby with that shit, man. I did it, but it was never enjoyable.
This post-COVID world we're in right now, not post or kind of half in, half out or whatever in the United States right now, movie theaters are back open. And this is actually the time if you want to go to multiple movies off one ticket, because those big guys in Times Square, those big theaters, they're just checking at the very start before you get to any screens, and anyone can go anywhere.
Yep.
And I saw Fast 9, and I was like, oh, this is kind of weird that some guy's coming into this theater wearing a full, it wasn't like a motorcycle helmet, but it was like a helmet.
Yeah.
And a giant duffel bag. And I was like, I'm going to die for this movie now, apparently. And he sits across from me, and he's fuddling in his bag. He's eating a meal. He's doing whatever.
Was it hot food? Could you smell it?
No, I could not smell it, so I believe it was cold. And
Nice.
then he just got up and left. And then he came back, and then he left, and then he was gone for the remainder of the runtime, which was 2 hours or whatever, because it's a long movie. So I saw him in the lobby early, not the lobby earlier, but around the theaters earlier. So I guess he was just going from theater to theater, but a helmet.
That's
Helmet.
Yeah, helmet's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm noticing certain theaters like the Sinopoli in Chelsea is no longer telling you what theater is in it anymore. It's just Theater 3, and whatever's happening is happening. And I snuck into the second half because I was like catching up on Oscar movies last time I theater hopped. I watched Green Book. I didn't enjoy it. I was like, you know what, you guys owe me something else. So
definitely. Thanks for nothing, Universal Pictures.
I was like, what's happening next door? I had no idea. I walked into the second half of the Freddie Mercury movie, which sucked also.
Oh man, absolutely sucks shit.
That's a double tap. That's no good.
Both Oscar winners, my friend. 1.5 Oscar winner right there.
Ugh.
What do you mean 1.5?
Well, I saw only half of the Mercury movie.
I thought you meant one of those films won half of an Academy Award.
that would be right.
Okay,
I guess I'll take the second one here.
Go for it.
But before you do,
yes,
you talked about the country opening up a little bit, Eric.
Yes, I did.
This fall, I don't know if you ladies and gentlemen are aware of this. We're going on tour. We are
right.
fucking full on going on tour. I think so.
Yeah. And what are the dates again?
I have some of those. I've got at 10/13, we're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio at Hilarities. We're going to be talking about Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors.
Now, Steve, can I stop you right there? You just said, I got a 10/13, and in my head, I was like, Steve's in some cop movie right now.
I got a
10/13!
When I go there,
a 10/13 is a guy sneaking into a movie with a helmet on.
October 13th. Apologies. Good point there. The next day, October 14th, the Pittsburgh Improv are going to be at Homestead, PA, doing Taken, the first Taken movie, and then
one. You're going to be taken.
In October 16th, we're going to.
You're going to be taken for a night of hilarious comedy.
Jesus Christ. They have a special set of skills.
You want to get those tickets
He's doing the next date. He's doing the next date, Eric.
Tickets are about to be taken.
Majestic Theater in Detroit. They're going to be in RoboCop's hometown talking RoboCop 3.
Fuck yes.
Then our hearts and livers are taking a month off. And then we're coming back on the road for the Comedy Zone in North Carolina on November 18th to do Under Siege, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Talk to the captain.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll be in Asheville, North Carolina the next day, November 19th, doing Junior at the Orange Peel. That's exciting.
I'm pregnant.
I cannot believe it. I got knocked up.
Danny DeVito, why did you shoot inside of me?
Damn you, Seth Rogen. Now I'm pregnant. You knocked me up.
You should have come on my chest. What did you do?
Oh, Jesus.
This would be about 75% of the jokes, by the way.
Yes, exactly. That's you. Get your tickets now.
Giving it away for free. Shut up. Shh. Remember those. Remember those for months from now.
And then on November the 21st, I believe we're going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, doing Footloose, the original, the OG Footloose.
Put on your fucking Sunday shoes, Steve.
Mm-hmm. And then we're finishing this year with a show at the Bell House. It's December 9th. The Bell House in Brooklyn, New York, right around the corner from us all, doing our 10-year anniversary show just 1 year later.
Just 1 year later. Just one. I mean, when you think about it, we could have missed it by several more years. We only missed it by 1 year.
You could actually just say this. It's borderline 11.
Ooh, I like this.
Holy shit. That's really something.
Deep cut.
So I was talking about that movie the other day because we were talking about shitty movies that J.J. Abrams secretly wrote.
Oh, yeah.
So it's WHMpodcast.com/tour. Get all those tickets. Get all those. Get all those tickets.
Buy them all. Put them all in the cart and check out.
Yeah, even if you're not going to them.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
I'm going to read a letter now.
Go for it.
But seriously, buy all the tickets, even if you're not going. Father, Son, and the Holy Podcast and Spirit. Dearly beloved WHM gang, you asked for any priests, ministers, or other clergy who listen to your podcast to step forth and declare themselves. Well, whilst not reaching the heady heights of being a Catholic priest, I am an ordained priest in the Church of England. You'd call me Episcopalian in the U.S.
All right, then.
Yeah, they get to shag rotten, right? Because they had a filthy sex monger founded their church. Is that the idea?
Oh,
they're
is that
fucking
it?
getting down. You can fuck. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, divorce got invented with this guy.
It's very like stilted and quiet, but you can fuck.
But the
Oh, good for
Episcopalians, they're just as fancy as the Catholics in terms of the ornateness of the churches. I've been in an
that's
Episcopalian church. I was impressed.
They got stained glass like us, or
They
what?
do got stained glass.
Excellent.
Man. They got,
Excellent.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
I'm
Without
I'm a fan of stained glass.
I think their slogan, the Episcopalians, is stained glass without any of the guilt.
Man, that's
What?
appealing.
I would be putting "you can fuck" right out front. That would be like new slogans. Yes, we can. You can fuck.
And
know,
pederast need not apply.
Exactly.
Stained glass. Whenever I see it, I'm sorry. I'm a neat guy. We discussed it recently. I like cleanliness. I remove those stains. I throw rocks through the church windows.
Makes sense.
Yes,
That's unfortunate. That's a hate crime, probably, actually.
and I have listened to WHM since very early on, since the Deep Impact episode.
Wow, that is a while and a half ago.
With our good friend JJ Case there.
That's right.
Long before becoming a priest, I worked in Blockbuster Video here in the UK.
The true church.
That's
Yes, that's the first church.
first church.
And your podcast takes me back to the long night shifts, yakking about movies with colleagues and dealing with the smorgasbord of odd customers that used to frequent the store. And I mean, yeah, I imagine it's also a potpourri of smells you're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
In the Blockbuster. I remember it always being quite a
Oh, it was
zoo
always-
of BO.
Yeah, BO, puke, butter,
A little butter, yes, also.
yeah.
This reminds me of the time when an older gent sidled up to me as I was restocking the VHS shelves near closing time and quietly asked, "Are you into Grampies?" No.
Whoa.
If
Go
My
ahead.
heart was in my
Excellent
throat.
fake out. Excellent fake
I
out.
was like, oh no. oh no.
If we had any hot movies behind the counter.
Oh,
When I-
Jesus.
Oh,
I
man.
went,
Blockbuster, you gotta understand what's going on.
Do you think you have any hot movies behind the counter?
Skinner Max titles.
The real hot ones.
Do you have Fanny Blasters 8?
Only 2 through 4. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn it. You're missing the best ones.
Ever since Erica St. Bottoms joined the Fanny Blasters cast in Fanny Blasters 6, the series has been hot stuff.
That's a great article on Polygon.
I can't tell if you're talking about a dirty movie or a British sitcom because I can see them naming something Fanny Blast.
I'm also looking for Spy Kids 3D.
When I gently reminded him that we were Blockbuster Video and only stocked mainstream movies, or that he could check the thriller section for something along those lines.
That
It
was the best
90s.
place to go. Yep, that was the
yeah.
best place to go.
He winked at me and said softly, "Sure. But what have you got behind the counter?"
Did Blockbuster not carry dirty movies at all?
No, of
They did
course
not,
not.
really.
They edited movies down
them.
for content.
That's disgraceful.
It was a huge scandal, and that's why it's like you have these documentaries like The Last Blockbuster and whatever, and it's like they were fucking cutting up your movies,
Yeah.
man. Absolutely not. Rest in piss.
I mean, I went to a mom and pop video store and there was definitely like, those saloon doors, baby.
oh,
Dude,
sure.
Yeah, we had a place called Popcorn Video around the corner for me.
Ooh,
There
we had a
was definitely-
popcorn video.
Yeah.
We had a
But-
what was it? Oh, Captain Video, dude.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Captain
That's cool.
Video.
Well, that's
Definite
what-
massive pornography room. Massive.
Nice.
That's why Blockbuster wasn't built to last. You see, they should have gone in and just been like, add the porno in just directly. Have anal right next to horror. Have lesbian stuff next to action thriller.
I mean,
They very.
you probably
and-
can't do that though. That's why those beaded curtains were invented.
And in the 90s, you should have had it those exact labels: lesbian stuff and action thriller. I think it should have been exactly that. I think he must have thought that my appearance as an overweight 19-year-old Blockbuster CSR customer service representative, nice.
Oh, nice.
In the required uniform of beige chinos and pastel blue shirts.
See, I feel like Blockbuster folk know what we're talking about when the Regal polo shirt thing. It was degrading, and you had to have these. They called them like I think it was like Regal pants or something. It was like this polyester, disgusting shit.
Ooh.
Oh my god! And I refused. I was like, you know what? I'm buying a thing of fucking black khakis, and you can fucking S my D otherwise. Not wearing your used pants.
Well, those things were like a friend of Friction. They would just get you all bundled up down there, and it was just not fun.
They were rounding up vagrants to work there. That was the best they had.
Was actually a front for my far more lucrative porn distribution business. Anyways, whilst I may not recommend the pod from a pulpit, congregations tend to be far more shockable than clergy in my experience. Hey, I say go for it, buddy. Just spend a whole sermon saying, listen to this podcast and go to their Patreon.
I don't think you can do that, dude. He's going to upset the flock.
Oh, come on. Have a little, Jesus was also a bold person.
That's true.
True. You have to have some vision here. I have
trouble, didn't he?
Who, Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some hot soup, dude.
A little bit.
He was mouthing off. You know what? Honestly,
He's
dude.
up to no good a little bit. I mean, that's why we love him, though.
He fucked around and found out, actually. He fucked around in the Roman Empire, and he found out about it.
It's true.
And I'm saying this guy should too. No. I have passed on the gospel of WHM to those who I think need a good belly laugh and can take the humor. Much love to you all, and God bless Reverend Phil from the UK.
Thank you, Reverend Phil.
Thank you, Reverend Phil.
Thank you. And send, bless us. Or, do something to like heighten us in the church in case yours is the right guy.
He just blessed us. He said, God bless, dude. Is right there.
I want something a little like as parchment or something.
I was going to say you want it in writing.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I want to show the boatman. No, turn around.
Get back here.
Okay, Chris. Who should take this one?
I'll take the next one.
Yeah.
I'll the next one. Then Andrew can bring us on home here. Hi, gang. Oh, sorry. The title of this is
please
The Doubtfire Prompt, or The Doubtfire Prompt.
Yep, absolutely.
You'll
never survive the Doubtfire Prompt.
Hi, gang. I've been listening to your back catalog, even the first 100 episodes via Patreon, which are great. Thank you, listener. And I'm currently back at the end of 2016. Back when we had some hope.
The end of 2016? No, we were miserable.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, middle. You want to go mid 2016?
Yeah.
My Mrs. Doubtfire tale starts in 1999.
Ooh, good year.
I was 9 years old, and my parents had been going through a messy separation and divorce for a few years. The loose agreement was we were at my dad's house one week and at my mom's the next week. So it's like kind of a on one week, off the next, dude. That's got to be a weekends only sitch.
Absolutely. This is too much of a shakeup. I mean, unless they live close enough where you're not like getting dicked over with school and whatnot.
Yeah, if you could walk there, that seems fine.
Yeah. One day, my dad sat me and my siblings down to watch Mrs. Doubtfire. For some reason, he was insisted that we all watch it together, which was an unusual move as my brother was 7 and my sister was 5. We all had short attention spans. We get bored of movies really quickly, but my dad told us we'd enjoy this movie because the genie in Aladdin was in this movie, which is actually kind of a lie, because you're like, who's this fucking white guy?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
where's the blue man?
Who's this guy fucking playing with dinosaurs on this television set?
I'm seeing no lamps here. I'm not seeing a single lamp anywhere. What's going on here?
You want to really get those kids going, hey, Pierce Brosnan takes his shirt off in this one. Like, oh, shit, put it in. Put it in.
Yeah, he almost dies from food poisoning.
Oh, yeah, you see him choke on a shrimp.
Now
That's
listen,
pepper
kids.
for him. He can't have pepper.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
it's the shrimp that they pepper, I believe.
I think you're right. We did it together. We came together on it.
Now listen, kids, listen. This is what's going to tell you and sell you on it. Famed character actor Robert Prosky's in it. We all love Robert Prosky. Come on, let's watch some Robert Prosky together.
We all sat on the couch next to each other and started to watch the movie. Whenever we got bored and started to fidget, my dad would shush us and tell us to pay attention to the movie. At this point, Andrew had probably said "yikes," as he is correct to do so. You said "ooh," which is pretty close.
Yeah.
Good for you. We get to the end of the movie, and my dad turns to us and asks, "So, how do you feel about the dad in the movie?" Which was met with a resounding from all of us. I'm not sure what he expects.
Creepy maniac. That's what
He's
he's
an absolute creepy maniac and a manipulative piece of shit that should have gone
person.
to jail. He tried again asking us, do you feel bad about him not being able to see his kids?
Oh,
and
fuck, dude, this is something else.
That's when it clicked for me that he was comparing our lives to the movie. My dad was never fun enough to wear drag, and he certainly didn't work in TV, so we did not immediately see the connection between us and the movie.
Divorce! It's right there, Luann. God.
I said something like, yeah, kind of, to which he asked, why? I knew which way the wind was blowing by then, so I said, because the mom wouldn't let him see his kids, which seemed to satisfy him. We had a regular night after that, but I've never forgotten how he tried to decode our reaction to their divorce via Mrs. Doubtfire. He was a controlling, manipulative asshole, so this situation was pretty much par for the course.
Wow.
For those wondering, you'll be shocked to know that none of us really have any contact with my dad anymore. Weird, huh?
Wow,
Has this ever happened to you? Has a situation or issue ever been explained to you via movies or TV? Take it easy, Tegan from Australia. Thank you, Tegan.
Yes, I don't have contact with my. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it depends.
It's a day-to-day thing.
So, like, has a movie ever been put in front of you with the intent to like teach you something someone doesn't want to talk to you about?
I think I remember being uncomfortable with the divorce angle watching Mrs. Doubtfire as a kid. Now that I think about it, because I think it was like I think we saw it with my dad, and I don't think my dad wouldn't have saw Mrs. Doubtfire by himself and then got us to go see it. But I think it was a thing where it was just sort of like, that was a silly Robin Williams movie, dude. And he's like, yeah, real silly. Like it was a little, there was a little something there, but it wasn't quite like that at all.
You weren't suspicious when he showed you Kramer versus Kramer?
No.
Our friend Jen Stansfield, who thanks for watching, hope you guys are doing well out in Colorado, says, my dad told me he was a witch by showing me Halloween 3.
Well,
they got right into the mailbag, Jan.
Yeah, I want to hear all about that.
They watched it because the barriers were down, you see. The dead
someone is, I guess, like heavyweights.
Heavyweights. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't think I have one in terms of a teaching moment. Maybe cruising or something with my mother. She just wanted to let me know what the world was like.
Right. Well, that was as an example of someone getting in too deep.
Yes,
he was a real workaholic.
Yeah, that's the only thing that comes to mind. I don't think I was ever taught anything else.
I will say, I think my mom was trying to float the idea of me going to fat camp by showing me heavyweights.
Is that right? You think so?
Because
like we were on it.
No, we were watching the movie, and she would just constantly be like, "They look like they're having a lot of fun, don't they?
Oh, definitely.
They look like they're like having a lot of fun. Don't you think you would have fun with guys like that?"
Yeah,
and I was
dude.
like,
Oh,
wow.
You don't need to say another word, Chris. That's exactly what she was doing.
No. I have cigarettes and booze to try, Mother. Don't you start with me.
That's why I never watched that movie, man. I'm not getting fucking signed on for fat camp.
Oh man. Okay.
Can I go to fat camp as an adult?
You can.
That's a Billy Madison movie type of thing, right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Oh wait, yeah, you get Dwayne The Rock Johnson to play the guy who runs the place.
Right.
Hey,
yeah,
I think
exactly.
you guys know how they have them like summer camps for adults, right?
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Is that like Jonestown?
Maybe some of them. But I just saw
like
something.
a fetish situation, or you got to pay for that, or what?
Yeah,
You're
what's
definitely
the deal,
paying for
dude?
it, dude.
All right,
no,
yeah.
but so they're, it's like you go, you pay a bunch of money. It's like all you can drink. It's like a resort, but it's like styled after a summer camp, basically. Like
Interesting.
all-inclusive resorts that look like traditional summer camps.
Okay.
So there was some story. I'm pissed now because I didn't click on the link. I saw it was trending on Twitter. There was a fire festival-esque incident with one of these things.
Sure.
I'm eager to check out that story. What a tale. I'm thinking like bad outhouses. I don't know. But anyway.
Capital I inevitable.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Sizemore ruins the party again. Hey, gang. Longtime listener and Patreon supporter. Thank you very much. First-time mailbagger. I wanted to thank you guys for all the laughs as I've been listening since the Dreamcatcher episode in 2014. Well, thanks for sticking around. I was re-listening to the Side Order of Sleaze episode. Eric, what is
Ooh.
that now?
Oh, Side Order of Sleaze was this program we used to do, and then we brought it back on Patreon for a short while, where we talk about exploitation films and other types of stuff that might be too grimy for the regular feed. And you can find those episodes on Patreon, patreon.com/WeHateMovies.
There it
Indeed.
is. So let's see. Side Order of Sleaze episode on The Exterminator recently, and Andrew's comment about Chef Cabin's special brownies reminded me of a bad experience I had taking edibles during quarantine.
Oh.
Uh-oh. My wife, like Chef Cabin, is known for making particularly strong edibles. We made a brain-melting batch during quarantine in order to stave off COVID madness.
That's going to increase the COVID madness, dude.
Yeah, no, I think this might where this story's going. Let's see.
Mhm. Let's see what they go to the hospital and die, or
Yeah, they go hang out with Maureen Dowd in the hospital.
Yes.
She OD'd on an edible.
he got so jacked up on that brownie that he punched through a police car window. Is that what I'm reading here?
I think that's what happened. I mean, I
Yes.
famously don't read these in advance. Okay.
Eric, you have to take. That was the Hulk comic. You have to put that down.
Oh yes.
We're in stories.
Mm.
One night, while she was away, I decided to watch a cool movie and take a trip to the moon. The movie I picked was Catherine Bigelow's classic Point Break. Excellent film. I took an edible about an hour before the movie, hoping things would start hitting when the movie started. Like most people, I'd been smoking a lot of weed in quarantine and thought my tolerance was high enough to do a whole brownie. This was a mistake. I was riding a relatively pleasant high for the beginning of the movie, enjoying some quality Keanu, vintage Busey, and dreamy Swayze. When my brain started to break a little, my perception of my couch, the movie, and the world around me started to warp, and I distinctly remember thinking, oh, I'm way too high. When the movie gets to the botched DEA raid, yeah, they fucked that up, huh? I gotta rewatch that movie now. The violence really ramps up. It's a very well-directed sequence and some high energy and intense violence.
A lot of shotguns, I believe. Like people
Big
really get
time.
chopped up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is it Kiedis gets it in the foot? He gets the
Yes,
shotgun
he
in the
does.
foot. Anthony
Yeah.
Kiedis of Chili Peppers. Good for a regular hangout night, but not when your brain is melting out of your ears.
Mm-hmm.
I like where this is going. When the scene ends with the surprise Tom Sizemore cameo as the undercover agent, I lost it. The sight of certified piece of shit Tom Sizemore all hopped up on his manic energy or cocaine sent me into a full-blown panic attack.
I could see this. I would be.
Yeah,
he does have a lot of negative energy in that scene. He's like
Mhm.
barking at a lot of directly in Keanu's face, I believe.
Yeah, it's tough stuff, dude. I imagine I'm not the first person to have a panic attack at the sight of Tom Sizemore.
Well, it depends. How close is he? You know, like is
Yeah,
he,
that's
is he-
true. You're looking at him through glass.
Because he
Or
can
is
just
he in the
grab
other-
you. He's one of those guys.
He'll
Yeah.
grab you. He'll
He's a
grab
big
the
dude.
shit out of you. Yep.
This is
Is
my
he a big guy?
impression.
He
on
he-
YouTube.
guy.
I can do that.
I'm looking it up. Tom Sizemore height.
Yeah, I want to know. Because it seems like that might be
9 feet
5'11".
tall.
No, he's 5'11". That's I guess
5'11".
that's
Okay, he's-
average.
yeah.
That's average.
He's taller than me.
He's a lot taller than me. That's for sure.
Oh, definitely. I decided to turn off the movie and come down by curling up in bed for the rest of the night to chill. My epic Point Break and edibles night ruined.
That's just called going to sleep. That's curling up in bed with the rest of the night that's your sleeping. That's what you're talking about. I went to bed.
Happens every night, dude.
Maybe not tonight. Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh man, just all night it, dude.
I know I might die before tonight.
Keep me updated at least.
Let me know what's going on with your stuff.
Yeah, come on.
I
need
have
to
to just. No, I got an email that said I might die tonight. I just have to forward it to 15 people.
Okay.
I'll figure.
Oh,
it
good.
out.
You can make some prison creepy pasta. Oh fuck. Let's see. Have you guys ever had a bad experience on mind-altering substances while watching a movie? If so, was there a particular actor who set you off? Thanks for all the laughs, Frank in South Philly.
Wow.
Ooh.
Well, thank you, Frank. I mean, Chris, you made a pretty mean batch, and we did a commentary track at the burn. And I took one, and then we were watching the Greasy Strangler. And you know what? Honestly, but that movie kind of worked with it because as weird it is as that movie is, it's not like aggressive and weird and mean like Tom Sizemore might be.
But it might make you feel greasy afterwards. I can see that.
I remember like afterwards and like just sitting around you guys and you're talking and I'm just in my head from it being like, is this my 30s? Is this my 30s? this is it. This is my life.
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? You fucking idiot.
And
you
then I was like,
idiot.
Next time, just take a little less.
Yeah, that's the move.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, that was Oh, go for it, dude.
I had a what do you call it there? A tough time watching. My wife and I we did the stupid thing where you made the agreement like even if it's not hitting, don't eat the second brownie, even though we have a fucking plate full of brownies.
Yep.
We foolishly did not listen to ourselves. We watched a little bit of Batman, the 60s Batman show, which was kind of the point. We enjoyed that. But we're like, let's watch a movie. And the movie we watched was the Santa Claus the motion picture, which I think I've talked about on that episode.
The Lithgow, not Tim Allen.
The Lithgow with whatever his name is, the big fat dude from Lebowski is Santa Claus, and Dudley Moore.
Charles Durning?
No, not Charles Durning. He and Charles Durning probably fought over parts. Definitely.
Oh, I see. But in any event, the part when the elves are showing what they do, and there's a lot of merriment, and it just kind of keeps happening for a while.
David Huddleston.
Yes.
David Huddleston.
There we go. R.I.P. I believe.
Let me check that. Let me check
Is this too dead? Is this too dead? Is he cold?
Oh,
August 2nd, 2016 at age
R.I.P.
85.
R.I.P. Good long life. Good long life.
The two of us had the same moment where we're just like, when is this part gonna end? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just like, we're making toys and having fun. I was like, this has been going on for... This has been going on for a while, right? Yeah, it's going on for a long time. What's going on? When's it going to end? And I'm like, I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know when it's going to end. And it eventually ended. And then, the movie kind of crests back to normal and your brain stops melting. But that was not super fun.
That's a bummer, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were on Cupcakes for Eric's birthday, and we watched that James Brolin movie, The Car. That was something. I felt like I was sitting in a 1970s dirty-ass flop house at you guys' apartment.
I mean, that's how we lived. It was really disgusting. People don't know, Chris and Steve and I all lived together, and it was quite something.
Dude,
Eric tried to keep it clean, but me and Chris wouldn't let him.
You guys would fight me every second with that.
Look, I like being able to spit on my floor. Okay, it's just something I like to do. You don't have to get about it. You don't have to get uptight about it.
Oh, mercy.
I don't regret anything. I got too high.
That's your tombstone. That's it. You're good.
I got too high at watching what was it 2013 Great Gatsby.
Oh, that was another one. We saw it in 3D. We got together for a cabin brownie situation with that one too.
That was a real fucking call Guinness for that one. We were going for record books.
I don't know if I even ever admitted this, or maybe I did, but like when I was in charge of buying tickets for that event. So I bought all the tickets for the Great Gatsby 3D. Yeah. Okay, we're going.
Yeah.
And then the day we're going, I was like, shit, I bought those tickets for last night.
Oh, so really?
Then I bought us all the movie tickets again because it was my fault. And
oh, geez, what a fucking
no, I know. And that was back when, the subsisting on ketchup bucket, that's
big time
lifestyle we were having.
How long can we make this Chinese food last?
Exactly.
Ketchup bucket and top ramen.
Yeah, I should have fucking said I totally beefed on it, man. Before I started reading my last letter, I was gonna say remind everyone. Now we're take some cues. We do have a little time. Yeah.
How about this? People start asking questions now, and I'm going to tell you that on October 13th, we'll be at Hilarities in Cleveland, Ohio, talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. The following day will be October the 14th. That's how dates work. We'll be at the Pittsburgh Improv talking about Taken. October 16th, we'll be in Detroit, Michigan, talking RoboCop 3. And then in November, does anyone have that in front of them?
Oh, I can pull it up.
No, catch up. The Comedy Zone.
Catch up packet.
Catch-up packet. November 18th, the Comedy Zone in Charlotte, North Carolina, Under Siege. You're gonna want to get to that show, folks.
Get to the show.
That's Steven Seagal is talking to you. November 19th, we'll be at the Orange Peel in Asheville, North Carolina, talking Junior. That's the one where Danny DeVito has sex with Arnold and they make a baby.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Is it his own seed?
No.
I think so.
No?
I think it's
maybe it is. Maybe it is.
I don't remember.
We haven't seen the movie. So we'll talk to you about it there.
DeVito cum is involved.
I hope
okay?
So. Is it really?
DeVito cum comes into play.
Here you go. Let me know if you need any more.
And if you shake off that cum, and then on November 21st, we'll be at Zany's in Nashville, Tennessee, talking Footloose. By the way, come to multiple shows if you want.
Yeah.
They're close enough.
December 9th, the Bell House in Brooklyn, New York, will be our 10th anniversary show, 1 year late, titled TBD.
TBD indeed.
All right,
actually, guys, I have to go and actually decide that title right now.
Okay.
So I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Cabin is on the case, folks.
Okay, so
we only get Cabin for the. Oh, you go.
Do we definitely want Triple X, right? That's what we're looking for primarily.
Yeah,
Jenna Jameson title.
Hardcore sex films. Yes.
Chris,
okay, that's what we're looking for.
Go.
Get the fuck out.
No, we only. Why are you pushing me? You're not pushing me.
Here's the thing: we can only afford Chris for an hour, and now he's trying to stay a little longer so he can get some overtime. Get the fuck out of here!
I'm getting over.
I am not paying overtime.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you want us to be able to afford Chris for the whole show, you should go to patreon.com/wehatemovies. And really,
that's true.
He's really expensive.
So, guys, you wouldn't know what to look at him. He's so fucking expensive.
And there's a lot of bonus episodes on Patreon, folks.
Totally.
Yeah, Chris is like a long time ago. Chris was like, no, I won't be a host. I'll be a consultant. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. Right. But then this contract shows up, and it's fucking enormous.
It's one of the thickest documents I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, totally.
Fucking cleaners.
Like you wouldn't know it, but that guy knows what he's fucking doing.
If there's any
what he's doing.
Specific Chris questions that someone has been writing in, I don't know. I didn't look at your chat, but we'll field it. We're kind of Chris-like in a way. We've lived with Chris. We know what it's like, and So we got it. We got to cover. You don't need all of us all the time.
Ooh, I don't know. Paragraph 55 says you should not be able to be Chris Cabin. That's a likeness issue. I do not want to get into hot soup with his lawyers. I do not.
Okay, let's take some cues here. Here's the first one up from 91 Sums. Favorite sketch from the new season of I Think You Should Leave?
Ooh,
The Tim Robinson show, of course, on Netflix.
I know it's like super early on and it's not that long, but Coffin Floppers was just right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. Coffin Floppers is really great. I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in. I really like the prank show where he dresses like a guy and he feels really uncomfortable and he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
other guy, I don't want to be here anymore is really
So
good. I mean, I know it's been memed to death, but
it's incredible how much that took off though so fast, right?
Well, it's funny about that show is like the memes are always because I was late to the first season too. Like the memes are so huge, you're like that can't be that funny, and then you watch like oh no, it's memed because it's really good. It's the rare occasion where it's memed because it's really good.
Because it's really good. Yeah, the sloppy steaks thing I think is fucking great. I mean also I can't remember the name of it, but the you accidentally piss your pants khakis. The piss drops on your khakis or whatever, and like because it's like that is one of the greatest examples of how that show's so good at escalation of the comedy and just building on what they're doing because it just ascends to this insane level. And it's like, my God, this started with a dude shaked a little piss on his khakis when he was leaving the restroom, you know?
I also like
Totally
when they go out to dinner with the professor and it's like, oh, this guy, my esteemed professor is like a lunatic.
My God, he's eating the sandwich. Oh, fuck. So yeah, if you haven't seen any of that, go. You can watch both seasons in under 2 hours and you won't regret it.
You will not.
Let's see. Oh, so here's an interesting one. Ignacio asks, do you already have a few potential picks for worst of 2021?
We do.
I think we have too many. I got to be honest. Like, there's not enough weeks.
What's like some stuff we're considering, would you say?
The Mark Wahlberg movie Infinite for sure. Chris and I have seen that. The Mark Wahlbergness of it alone is an episode in and of itself. It's also one of the most incomprehensibly bad movies I've ever seen. Ooh, whoa, that happened. Usually we edit those out.
Yeah. Boss Baby 2. I'm curious. I haven't seen it, but I just want to talk about it. So
Chris Cabin was horrified by that movie.
Yeah.
So he took the bullet on that one. I got to tell you, that Space Jam: A New Legacy, I don't know that it's an episode because like I don't want to give that fucking thing any more attention whatsoever.
I don't know if I could watch it because just the trailers alone, I have secondhand embarrassment for everyone involved. I have secondhand embarrassment for LeBron James, for Anthony Davis, for the Looney Tunes, for Don Cheadle, I feel bad for the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. And I got to tell you, the very like computerized Looney Tunes, one of the biggest piece of shit moves in that movie is that they start out looking like 2D animated Looney Tunes, and then they go through a computerification. They become digified, and you're like, oh, you look awful. Let's see here. Stack it. Let's see. Come on. Oh, here we go. Ooh. QAnon Kenobi asks, King of the Hill for animation damnation when?
Fuck, I never really watched it.
Oh, really?
Maybe September. Honestly, I got nothing. Yeah, we got nothing cooking for September.
I would love
Kenobi.
To.
You'll now know it's yours if we do it. Because
totally.
I like that show growing up.
Yeah, was QAnon Kenobi one of our bits when it was just like?
I think it's on the original Star Wars episode.
Yeah, maybe. Right? Yeah. You're going to have to come with me to Michigan if you're going to learn the ways of militia.
I was a huge King of the Hill fan back in the day. I didn't keep up with it, but our friends on Talking Simpsons, Henry Gilbert and Bob Mackey, of course, they did a little like side jag on King of the Hill, I think on their Patreon. And
cool.
I was like, oh, shit. And, sort of inspired me to start thinking about watching it. So right on QAnon Kenobi, because that sounds pretty great. Let's see. We'll do. What do you think? Couple more, fellas?
Sure. What the
Just a couple
hell?
more? Yeah. Let's see.
Still a little left in the can here.
Totally.
Good folks.
I don't know what this one means. Thoughts on the surreal life being revived? What is that? Revived,
forget.
rather? What is
It's a-
surreal life?
That was a reality show, and I don't remember what it was. I'll pull it up. A Surreal Life.
But apparently it's being revived. And it's a thing.
Yeah, no.
It's like Vanilla. I'm looking at it. Vanilla Ice. Bridget Nielsen, Vern Troyer was involved. I guess it was like
celebrity, like a celebrity Big Brother thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. Of course, that's terrible. That's exactly what we think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Ryan O'Flaherty. Whoops, wrong one. Ryan O'Flaherty. Yeah, VH1 has been show.
There it is.
But as the tall man Z tried to clarify, VH1 and D celebs living together.
I do want to. Ryan Horn is asking how many more rounds of the VHS trailer game. And the answer is 2. One coming up this week.
Yep.
For The Mummy Returns,
which I have edited, by the way, and I got to tell you, it's an entertaining ass VHS trailer game.
Ooh, I like that.
I say that because I do well in it.
The finale will be the last episode of August, which will be you're listening, so you get to know Mad Max Fury Road. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
There it is.
Which is a live episode that did not have a trailer game. We're going to record one and put it on top there for the finale. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, this is a Mailbag exclusive for you people that actually tune into these things, that the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome show from Frequency will be coming out this August.
That's right. Let's see. Here's one for Eric. Kevin P. says, Eric, I'm reading Heir to the Empire. You're my master. What other Star Wars book should I read?
Well,
Force choke me, Daddy. I like that.
Yeah. Well,
come on.
I'm your master. I don't have to tell you shit. You just
have to text Eric before you go to bed, dude. You got to make sure.
That's right. Man!
If you like if you like Heir to the Empire, obviously keep reading that trilogy. There's 2 more books in it, and then if you want to see what's going on with Thrawn now, I would say read the newer book Thrawn by also Timothy Zahn, that is kind of putting the character in the new Disney timeline. Other than that, from the new EU, I remember kind of liking Lost Stars by Claudia Gray, which is kind of a YA novel, I think it's characterized as, but it was interesting enough.
Well, there you go. There's some recs.
Ask me on Twitter for more. Maybe I can think of something else.
Gonna see Pig, Phoenix K asks. I've seen it. It's excellent.
I've seen it as well. It is awesome. Go see Pig as soon as possible.
I'm seeing Old this weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to see if I can squeeze it in, dude. I think I want to do it. I'm on a Shyamalan, jag now. What with our episode on The Village,
I want to see it, but I might wait a week. I don't know. We'll see. What happens.
Yeah.
But you let me know. You guys let me know. And you in the chat let me know how it is.
Okay, here's the last one. Iron Wolf asks, Michael versus Jason, who you got? This is, of course, Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees of the Halloween and Friday the 13th franchises, respectively.
What am I writing, a comic book here?
Well, I read that as Michael from Arrested Development versus Jason Bateman, the actor who plays him. Who do you think would win?
A Bateman set against itself.
I'm going to go with the fictional one.
No, I mean, I guess
you think Michael Bluth. You think Michael Bluth could beat up Jason Bateman? No, I think Jason Bateman would kick the shit out of Michael Bluth.
Jason Bateman, like a famous tough guy now, or something.
No, but he's rougher than Michael Bluth.
But Bluth's got the banana money or whatever. So
what does that have to do with anything?
Bluth's got a good crew. I'll say that. He's got some people around.
It's true.
Well, I'm sure Jason Bateman's family's pretty nice, and he's got a decent circle of friends. He's great friends with Jennifer Aniston, one of the most famous friends.
But
no, we should
Michael versus Jason. Okay. So I mean, I guess Michael is kind of undead-esque by those later sequels.
Yeah, I guess so. That would be that's
kind of even matched there. I mean,
Jason seems a bit stronger.
He's just huge and hulking. I mean, the edge seems to be towards Jason, but Michael's, got more finesse and he's got the knife skills. I don't know, but I would like to know.
I'll tell you
Michael
this.
can
I
drive a
think it's-
car at least. We know that. Michael can drive a
True.
car.
Michael can
That's
drive
a huge,
a car.
huge
but
advantage.
I would
Huge
say, though,
advantage.
I would say, though, Steve, Jason doesn't have to worry about a wily old psychiatrist chasing after him.
That's
That's
true.
a good. That's a really good point.
Jason has no one on his tail. You know what I mean? No distractions.
All right, Jason, we need to team up.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not too different, you and I, Jason.
Jason, we both want him dead.
Get your soggy ass over here now. And that's the fucking July mailbag, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Of course, check us out on the road. If you're near, around, or far, get in a car, man. WHMpodcast.com/tour. Go there, find our dates for these fall dates, which are happening. We're so excited to get back on the road. And thanks for tuning in this evening. And of course, if you want your weird stories read on the air, weallhatemovies@gmail.com. So until next time, I'm Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadak.
Eric Siska.
Have a good night, folks.